Hello, Brody. Hello, Cooper. Stan is here. Grand Negus. This is actually a public live stream for once. Lunar Eclipse is here. Hello, Hunter. I missed your stream yesterday, Hunter. I'm like, who's Oten? Otten. I completely forgot. That's Hunter. So I passed right by it. I didn't expect to have clear skies. I'm in shock. I'm like, what is happening? But I want to at least try and capture more of the Orion Nebula before it goes away on me. Before the monsoon arrives. I might be a little early. I don't even know if Orion's going to be in view yet. I might be in the trees, but if it's in the trees, I'll go somewhere to some other target until it becomes visible. Jones Embersome, is that? I know they have the headphones nebula. I don't know which one you're referring to. Hello, Trev. I am doing well. And some of you who've seen my streams a long time ago, I'm in a new location. I'm still imaging from upstairs, but I live stream from downstairs. So my imaging computers are upstairs. But I only brought out one scope tonight. It is just way too cold. I assume the sound is good. Don't tell me that, Brody. I don't want to hear clouds. Brody is west of me, so whatever weather he gets usually comes my way. And if he's saying it's cloudy there, that worries me. Let me take a look at the radar here. I think they might be breaking up before they come to me. I'll look at the satellite. I don't know where your clouds are, Brody, but they're definitely breaking up by the time they reach me. Here's Detroit right here. You're north of, oh, you're northeast of Kalamazoo. Okay. Should I get started? Here's where the Orion Nebula is. Let me show you here. Here's south. Here's the Orion Nebula, and I'm worried, is it above my trees? Maybe has it gotten above my trees? I think I should start now. Hunter or Chuck, where do you recommend to buy a reasonable but good telescope? Well, I used to buy from OPT, but they closed up. Uh, what's that? So I buy all my stuff online, whether it's Agena or High Point Scientific. Hunter, does anyone else have an opinion? We got a lot of people who use telescopes. Right, imaging or just viewing. Good point. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna get started. I want to get this thing going. I'm gonna go. I'm pointing at the. We're going after the Orion Nebula. So I'm going to say, am I pointing? Where's my reconnect? All right. We'll see if I'm pointing too low or not. I'm going to hit run. And there goes my telescope. Now I'm just hoping it points high enough that the object is above the trees. It's pointing kind of low. I had my surveillance on the other side of the scope, but I'm like, uh-oh, it's pointing at my neighbor's bedroom window. I better stop that. We don't want that. I don't want to get in trouble with a peeping Tom. Deep Sky Dude! Good to see you, man. Are you still watching through your telescope live, Deep Sky Dude? Deep Sky Dude gets the coolest views live. He's got this night vision thing I got going on, and he sees the galaxies live right through his telescope. Really cool views. I don't know if you're still doing that. I haven't seen you in a while. Haven't been browsing social media lately. You live in Delaware, right next door. Is that where Deep Sky Do is? Going live on TikTok and IG mostly. Oh, okay, gotcha. I bet you get a big audience on those platforms. I can see a little bit that I'm in the trees here. Oh, you're in Texas. Jackal, thank you for becoming a member. Always glad to see new members. I live stream almost seems like it's almost every day lately because I've been processing a lot of my data. When I don't image live, I process all the data I capture, and I still have a lot of objects to capture. I mean, to process. I'm looking up because I got two computer screens going on. I got one computer screen on top of the other. First time viewing live. Hello, Johnny. Thank you. Oh, am I not in the trees? I think I'm good. Let's see when the first image comes through. Oh, I should be live stacking, though. Let me just make sure we're looking good here. Oops. Thank you, Nicole. All right, there's our first exposure. Let's live stack this while I'm capturing data, if I remember how. Cameras, folder. Ignore that. Ignore that. This PC, data, lights. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, don't worry about those error messages. Those are just because it thinks I'm using a different mount. Not a problem. All right, we're going to say live stack. All right, now where's my color? Where's my color? We want to see this live stack in color, right? I'm using the color camera. Stan, help me out here. Where's my color? Is it up here? Not that. Not that. We want to see this color. I'm doing 15-second exposures. Oops. Ooh. I'm liking it. This is about 1 minute worth of data right here. My auto stretch on the top is way off. I'm using the color camera, by the way, but color space, it only says mono 16. I want to see this in color. What auto stretch? What are you talking about? Where? On the bottom? But there's no color. I don't care about the stretch. I just want the color. That's what I'm looking for. There's usually the color space. Move my sliders. I must have been screwing around with the settings before, because it usually comes up. Hello, CJ. I want to get a lot this time. This histogram, are you talking about the histogram on the right? Or the histogram on the bottom? D-Bear preview turn on. Where's the D-Bear preview? I think that's what it sounds like. Ah, there it is. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, let's clear it out and start over again. I knew it was there somewhere. That's it. Let's see. Clear. Do I gotta oh, let me hit play. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we've got a nice color nebula. Let's see here. Nice. Cool, huh? Now what I'm doing is I'm capturing 15... Thanks, guys, for the help. What I'm doing is I'm capturing 15-second exposures, and I'm going to be doing this until the object goes away. I'd like to get 7 or 8 hours. Now, this is a multi-day effort, of course. All of my targets usually need more than 1 day. Uh, and now you can see the thing about Orion. This is actually visible to the naked eye, but it looks like a star when you see it. And mostly what we're seeing is this bright area right here. Now, this is way too bright. I'm capturing 15-second exposures, and we can't see any detail here. So when I'm done with this phase, I'm going to go and capture probably 3-second exposures so it's not so blown out. Let's go for a little bit wider view here. And the Running Man Nebula is down here somewhere. Yeah, I wonder, though, I'm afraid to play with it, but I bet I could get even more detail out if I play around with the histogram. This is just for visual. It doesn't hurt the data. If I put a little more contrast in there. Why do you call it running? Because it actually looks like a running man. It looks like a running man. You want me to pull up an example? Hello, Astroduck. So if you're just joining, I'm not going to be bouncing around. I'm going to stay on this target. I'm capturing 15-second exposures. And this is the first chance I've had to do any imaging in a few weeks because it's been cloudy every single day. the running legs nebula. You've never seen it? Let me show you. I'll pull it up here. Running Man. Can you see it? Can you see the Running Man in that one? See, I think you've got the arms going like this, like that, and you got the legs going like here's a leg and there's a leg. That's how I see it. Running Man. I don't know if somebody sees it differently, but that's what I thought. You see it now? You see that? The arms going that way and the legs going that way. You see it now? You didn't know that before? That's my interpretation. The Boogeyman Nebula? I don't think I know the Boogeyman Nebula. So we've stacked 26 pictures here. 27 divided 15 seconds each. So divided by 4, what's 20? That's about 6. Yeah, about 6 minutes of data. That's what we're looking at. That's a bright nebula. Does anybody know how I can bring out more in this visual? I wonder if I can, if there's even more. This is only 6 minutes of data. I wonder if I can, does it look better if I touch up the contrast a bit? How come astronomers never see aliens? Yeah, we're the ones who never see UFOs because, of course, we know what we're looking at. It's always some hillbilly in the backwoods that says the world's abducted, but I've never seen an astronomer or astrophotographer say that they were abducted. It doesn't work that way with us. We know what we're looking at, right? Yes, that's the plan. So what I'm going to do is I want to get, I'm doing longer exposures here right now so I can get more of the outer area, but then I'm going to probably briefly, I'm going to do shorter exposures, probably 3-second exposures, not to blow out the core, and then I'll have to combine the two versions. A deep sky dude. He's the one that actually looking live. You film birds flying over. UFO peeps. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I did a bad thing before when I saw two objects going across my screen. What is that? UFO? And it had a couple million views. I couldn't help it. Bad. That was bad. I admit I'm guilty. Let me see how many views I had on my UFO video. Don't trust Chuck. Never trust Chuck. Never trust Chuck again. Let's see if, wait, UFO. Oh my gosh. Right here. Here's my video. Then I captured two UFOs. I had 4 million views. I'm evil. Sorry about that. I think they were stationary satellites. You're no good, Chuck. You're no good. I only did it once. Kind of smart. And I saw people were asking experts, do you think these are really UFOs? That was embarrassing. And they're like, I don't know, because they didn't want to like ruin it for me. I don't know about that. They didn't want to shoot me down. You're going to start doing that? My dust speckle? Oh, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that. What was my dust speckle? When when something got inside my filter? Are you using a filter? Yes. Do you see my do you see right down here? I'm listing filter Optolong L Quad Enhance. It's actually a new filter by Optolong. Yeah, that was crazy. I can't believe I think it was a part of a leaf or something that went right through inside my filter. So this is visible to the naked eye. If you look in the constellation Orion, you see his belt and then you see his sword under the belt, and this is in the sword. And if you look at Orion with your naked eye, this will look as a bright star. I've seen people take pictures of this with their iPhone, and you do see some nebulosity around that bright area. It's in the sword. It makes up the sword. Let me show you. Let's see. Orion sword. Oh, here I can actually I'll pull it up right here. This is a planetarium software. So you see the three. Let's see. This is slowing me down here. Okay. Let's turn off some of this stuff. Okay. There's the three stars that make up Orion's belt, and then here is the sword area. And you can see, if you back out, it looks like a star, but if you keep zooming in, that's Orion. That's what we're capturing. And if you look at the belt area, you'll see on the first star, that's where the Horsehead Nebula is. For 99 cents a month. That's all I charge, and I live stream quite often. Ray's astrophotography. You know, Ray, I was looking, I think, earlier today or yesterday. Has Ray done anything yet? You say you're coming back. I was actually looking at your Instagram to see if you've done anything. Ray, you've been off a long time. Ray has probably the best observatory, home observatory I've ever seen, but you haven't done anything, Ray. And he's got the darkest skies to go with it. Ray, you must be very busy with work. You work too much, Ray. You got to have some fun. You're sincerely working on it. If you don't know, I pay my moderators, the guys in blue, $55 an hour to help me moderate. I think it's worth it for them. But I think Stan wants a raise. Stan, are you happy with the 55? used to pay Astro Corona 55, but he never shows up. He's missing good money. Where do you send the resume? So Stan wants a raise. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't pay anybody any money. This page doesn't make any money. These guys do it for free. Some people you might believe. Chuck's a liar. Don't ever believe anything he says. I don't pay anyone. You're retired, you have nothing to do. That makes two of us. I wish we could see Running Man, but we only see the stars. A little bit of nebulosity going on there. Let's see if I can we bring anything out? I'm afraid to screw this up. I'm not an expert with this histogram. Right. The ones. Oh, speaking of. Oh wait, I should probably turn off my. Hang on here, I gotta turn off my. Pause syncing for 8 hours. I don't want my OneDrive screwing me up. And there's my scope. I still got an hour. Let's see, I have captured 817. I've got some good. I might actually be able to finish this target today. Who knows? 10%. Does anybody want a free membership? Because I can gift memberships if anyone. For 1 month. It's good for 1 month. Membership is only 99 cents, but does anybody want a free gift? Is anybody interested? I'll take the free membership. And I live stream a lot more for members. The only thing is, they're random. So if I buy 5 free memberships, I don't know who's going to get them. He's raising his hand. Let me see here. Membership gifting. I will do 50. No, I'm not doing 50. I'll do 10 memberships. I gotta buy. Let's see if this works. Okay. Let's see. I gifted 10. It's completely random. We'll see who gets them. Charles, Diego, Destiny, Tom, Stephen. Okay, I hope the guys who got them are happy and would like to see more live streams. It's only good for a month. If you want to stay a member, then it's 99 cents after that. So Most people I never see again. Some people seem to get free memberships over and over again, like Brody and Lunar. It won't let you join. What do you mean? You're already a member, Astro Duck, because you're green. So I'm going to be staying just on this target, and probably I'm hoping to finish capturing it today, and then I'll probably process it live, probably in a couple of days. Because let's see, if I have, how many does it say I have so far? I've captured 826, 15-second exposures. I'll just say 800. So probably some are bad. 800 divided by 4, because they're 15 seconds. So that's 200 minutes. So that's over 3 hours. That might be a lot for this nebula. It already looks better than your Orion. Yeah, I think so. I think after the meridian flip, I'll start capturing my short exposure so that the core is not blown out. Yes, that's on my list. After this, I want to go after the horse. I'm capturing that on my other scope, but it was so cold, I only rolled out one telescope today. I couldn't do it. It's less than 30 degrees outside. I couldn't do it. I can see clouds back here. I hope they stay away from me. Well, maybe the L... Well, Hunter, have you tried it, Hunter, with the L quad filter? Is it still going to give me a big halo? I have no idea with this new L quad filter how it's going to look. You have not tried that one. Oh, okay. Is Ray still here? When you coming back, Ray? Deep Sky Dude. Hey, Deep Sky Dude, can you see the horse head live? Or is it too faint? That's not a bright target. I know that. Thanks, Deep Sky Dude. I appreciate that. You can see it with an H alpha. Wow. You are the first creator that saw your comment? Does this nebula looks like it's getting brighter? Can anyone back up in the stream to see if this nebula got brighter because it's a live stack? Does it look like it's getting brighter? Because it looks the same to me. A 30-inch telescope. It looks the same. Let's mess with this. I was never really impressed with the live stack because the more you throw on it, I don't see a It looks the same. Okay, I'm going to try something. I hope I don't screw this up. No. Okay, that didn't really do much. No. It's only for stacking, not processing, yeah. Save the stack. Wait a second. Let me do something here real quick. Where did it save the stack to? Desktop. Let me see. Desktop. Sharp cap. January. Copy. Okay, wait. Now let me put this documents. You want to try and process it? Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what we got so far with this data. Oh, see, Astro Duck. Let's just see. That's a Detroit skyline, by the way. Hang on here. Let me go back to this for a second. I like having two screens so I can... Oh, okay. Wait. Let's just have a look here real quick. Oh, look at that. Can you guys see this? Whoa, ho, ho. We see much, much better. How do you like that? This is just with today's data. That's not counting all the data I captured before. So this is already looking very nice. Oops, 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 oops. And because this captured, this telescope inverts it, so I got to re-invert it with the mirror flip. And then let's just rotate it once here. Let's try. Okay. Looking pretty spiffy, huh? See, that's why I got to capture shorter exposures later today. Let's just do a quick DBE here. Let's see if that did anything. Let me see a little bit more. Very nice. Of course, I'm rushing through it. Of course, I would take my time and do it right, but yeah, it's pretty hard to get. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I got to do the shorter exposures. Now let's oops, let's wait. What did that do? No. Oops. We'll just do a quick histogram on it. And let's see. Curves. Oops. Come on, curves. Oops. I know. Curves is off to the side here. There you are. Oops. You know, something like that. Something like that. And now you can see Running Man much more easily than we can see it in the live. See, we can't really see it in this version. Right there, there's Running Man. But with the little processing, we just exposed it. You see that? Now, this doesn't include my calibration frames and all that. I got a long way to go still. And this was only 83 frames. So this is 20 minutes of data, but I'm going to have over 3 hours, maybe 4 hours of data to work with. So this is only 20 minutes. So it's going to look very nice. I'm already impressed with it for just 20 minutes of data. Yeah, primarily I use Pix and Sight. Sometimes I go to Photoshop to enhance the color a little bit, but I stick in Photoshop. You say the filter helps with those stars in Running Man. Oh yeah, they are much more, a little more blown out, larger. It. I don't even see any halos yet. And this star, I always have a halo with other filters. I don't see any halo at all. So I'm liking this L quad. I'm liking this L quad so far. Run a denoise on it? Yeah, I mean, you can see there's noise here. Let's run the denoise with that new noise exterminator. Of course, I mean, this is only the bare minimum. This is not how I would really process. I would take my time. Let's see, where is noise exterminator? Let's run this. I really like this noise exterminator tool. It does a good job of just denoising the background and not the nebula, because you want to keep the detail in the nebula. So look at that. Before, no, this is after. See this is before, after. Before, after. And it probably, did it touch the nebula? Not much. It didn't touch the nebula at all, because you don't want to really denoise thick areas of nebulosity. They really don't need to be denoised. Deep Sky, you're a complete noob. Oh, but you do use it? You took a class. I'm probably only use, I bet I use less than 1% of everything Deep Sky Stacker, or I mean PixInsight can do. That was a good idea to actually save the stack and then try and do a quick process on it. I forgot about that. It's staring me right in the face with that save. Yeah. I'm going to tell you the truth. I love every scope I've ever used. I mean, my Explorer Scientific 127, the RASA, the Red Cat, I think they're all fantastic for deep sky. I'm fuzzy? Have I gone fuzzy? Let me see. YouTube says I have an excellent connection. Looks good? Oh. Hmm. Good? Okay. How many people we still got here? I know it's already after 10 o'clock. Hey, we still got 105 people hanging out. So cool. If you're just joining us, we did a quick process on the data. This is only 20 minutes of data, but I'm probably gonna have 4 or 5 hours of data. That might be enough to get a really, imagine this is 20 minutes and I'm gonna have probably over 4 hours when I'm done. It's gonna look really cool. What if I run a little that star? What's it called? Star blur exterminator. Let's see what that does. Does it sharpen up? Let's see if it sharpens it up for us. This might hurt the live stream if it's taking up too much processing power. But it won't take long. Let's see. Yeah, I'm at 100, so the live stream might get choppy for a moment when this is running. But I'm running my... Is this thing still tracking me? I don't think it's tracking me now. Let me turn on my AI tracking. Now it's following me. So I got 24 cores on this sucker. My i9. I love it. Let's see, did this do anything? I ran Blur Exterminator. Before. After. Before. You're not really supposed to do it after I run a histogram according to a hunter. I have my own way of sharpening, but I'll follow the correct process and run Blur Exterminator before I do the histogram. Before, after. What happened here? Rainy, you just gifted? Thank you, Rainy. You just gifted 10 memberships? Why did it change the stream resolution? That's weird. Wow, that's very generous of you, Rainy. Who got them? Let's see. Cheryl, Johnny, Jonathan... The Sonnen, I remember that name. I always have trouble pronouncing it. He's back. Bob, Wayne, Aaron, D, Oscar, and Dr. Bright. Thank you. That was very generous of you, Rainey. I hope the people who got them will stick around and stay members. We're building an Astro Army. You were not even on the stream and you got one? I've seen that happen before. That's funny. I don't know how that works. But I've seen that happen before. People who weren't on the stream and they got one. I wish we could pick. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that on mobile. I've never tried. Astro Corone is here, and he's got the crown. Astro Corone is one of my longest lasting members. 2-year member, he's got the crown. He's also a moderator. He doesn't do much as a moderator, but glad to see you here. I offered Astro Corone a raise. He doesn't want the money. He just doesn't like to come. Astro Corone, what if I offer you $60 an hour? Will you come more often? I need moderation help. All hail the king. Stan needs help moderating this unruly bunch. Thesonen just gifted 5 memberships. That is very generous of you. Wow, he just became a member and now he gives 5. Yeah, you did do that, didn't you, Astro Corone? I won't pick on you anymore. Just another amateur astronomer got one. The Stranger. Oh, that's a nice name, The Stranger. Stellar Outdoors, nice. Ann Gunning and Chuck Norris. Holy crap, we got Chuck Norris in here. That was very generous of you. Thanks, Sonnen. I know I always screw that name in. Wouldn't that be funny if it was the real Chuck Norris? He's going to say, I am the real Chuck Norris. You're right. A roundhouse kick. Or is it called a roadhouse kick? I'll get Bruce Lee after him. After this live stream, I think I'll send Optolong a message that I live streamed their new filter. They gave it to me free after all. They photograph him. There are so many I know. That's a meme. Chuck Norris has like got all these funny lines. Right. Dan Bartlett. Oh my gosh. We got Dan here. You got another A-pod, didn't you, since we last live streamed, didn't you, Dan? Okay. Since Dan is here, we got to go look at his I think you got another comet. I thought. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me double check. I'm always impressed. I mean, the A-pod guys know Stan is the guy. I mean, Dan is the man. Is there a comet somewhere? Or was that just on the... I don't know if that's the one. Oh, that is the one. Or did you get another one? I could have sworn there was another one. Hang on. Let me get this out of the way here. Holy crap. Are you guys seeing this? That's Dan Bartlett. Am I saying your name right all this time? Or is it Bartlett? I always call him Dan Bartlett. But there's the comet. Well, even without the freaking comet, the galaxy look amazing. No problem. Oh, you owe me nothing. I enjoy these pictures. I always hope Dan is around because I like to show off his comets. Dan Bartlett. Did you have another one? Or is that the... I could have sworn there was another one, too. Let me look. Oops. Or was that the comet? That's not you, is it? That is you! Another one! When was this one? December 8th. Look at that one. You got 2 in 1 month. For those who don't know, an A-pod is the NASA astronomy picture of the day, and it goes right on NASA's website. Yeah, congratulations, Dan. Is there any more that Dan has? Let's see. This is probably... Don't tell me that's you, too. Oh no, that's a real picture of a comet. That's the surface of a comet. Crazy. A pod called Sprites Lightning. How long do I got till the meridian flip? Wow, I still have another hour. I'm collecting a lot of data. I'm up to 915-second exposures. Let's see. 900 divided by 4 divided by 60. I have almost 4 hours of data so far. And I will definitely capture, I think I will capture 3-second exposures. I think I see a satellite going across here. Do you see that? There's a satellite. Watch the next exposure. You see, it's making its way along there. It's a UFO! Waiting for the next exposure. I might be dithering right now. I'm going into a dither, so it's probably going to be gone. Yep. I am stacking live, but it's not doing a whole lot. We're not seeing it change much, but we did process about 20 minutes of data, and it kind of looks like that. The core is blown out, but we're going to fix that when I capture shorter exposures. It's looking pretty good. This is only 20 minutes, so imagine what 4 hours will look like. And the stars here looking blue already. People always say, you're always harping on blue stars, where the blue stars are going to be easy in this picture. Where did I get the telescope? That telescope was a gift from Celestron. So thank you to Celestron. I think that's a $2,000 telescope. And they gave it to me as a gift. No strings attached. And I told them, look, I don't do reviews. So if you want to send it to me, I'm not doing a review on it. But people will see me using it, so that's the exposure that they get. I don't like doing reviews. I think that reviews are a pain in the ass. And there's enough people that do reviews, so I don't need to do them. Ask them if they will be your friend. That was the COO, the Chief Operating Officer of Celestron, that contacted me. And he even assigned me my own hotline for technical support. So I had my own personal tech support at Celestron. Brody's back. I like Celestron. I agree, they are a great company. But I wonder ZWO is eating into a lot of people's lunch, man. Now they've got their own AM5 mounts. I mean, they're really moving into other people's territory, and I wonder how are these companies going to survive with a new player in the field, because Celestron is big on mounts, not just telescopes. I mean, it won't be, ZWO, they're going to start making Schmidt-Cassegrain telescopes. It's just a matter of time. ZWO is the brand. They are pushing the envelope with everything, whether it's the ASI Air, the cameras, the mounts, and I assume the telescopes are next. So if you're an astro company, you better be afraid. ZWO wants it all, and they're a great company. Stan wants my L-Pro filter. Hunter loves his everybody loves the AM5. I've never heard a bad thing about it. Yeah, I've only got one telescope. Normally I have 2 telescopes out. It was just too freaking cold. I'm thinking I can't do it. It was below 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Not today. I got a nice head start on the Orion Nebula today, so I'm capturing a lot of data. Wow, I still have another hour before the... Let me ask you guys a question here, Hunter or whoever knows, or Stan. How many short exposures, 3-second exposures, should I capture to get that core? I don't need hours and hours of... I'm thinking maybe, what, 20 minutes worth? Is that enough? I don't know what I should do there. How much I should capture. Probably 30 minutes? Okay. Oh, 30 subs. 33-second subs? Really? You're saying 30 subs of 3 seconds each? You mean a minute and a half of data is all I would need? That doesn't sound like much. Really? I'll go 5 minutes. I can't believe only a minute and a half. You got to remember you're in really dark skies. I'm in a light... Well, I'll go a little bit more. Really? You had 60 subs and it was a bit overkill. Okay. Okay. I'll go 5 minutes just to be on the safe side. Right, don't need the background. Oh. Yeah, okay. Good to know, thanks. Can you guys hear the furnace? I'm sitting right behind the furnace. Or the furnace right behind me. Okay, guys, well, nothing much is going to change. I'm going to stay on this for the next couple hours, so I think that is it for me. I want to thank everybody. thanks everybody for joining. I appreciate it. Hunter, Stan, Deep Sky Dude, Wolf, and everybody, Astro Corone, Dan. See you guys. Thanks for joining me. I had fun. Bye-bye. I appreciate that.